Let me get set up here. I think we... Alright, I think we're good. Okay. Let me double check one thing here. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm zoomed in for stream. I hope that that makes this look better overall. So let's get started. Let's see. I don't even know what I want to like work on today. Let's see. So we can get rid of that. We'll keep that. Okay. I think we should be good there. So I think today we really should work on like the shading, like for like the face and the body. I did the hair stuff off stream, and I think it looks really good. I'm still torn though between, are we gonna do green or are we gonna do pink? I like pink a lot, and I think pink and the yellow looks really good together. But the green looks sick as fuck. So I really don't know. And then I think too, we really have to figure out like what colors we're gonna do, like specifically like the makeup and like the headband and the bikini. So I think that that's what we're gonna work on today. I think probably, I think the number one thing is going to be, oh, that's inking. Let's see. So we're gonna get rid of all that. And I think the biggest thing is just like making sure that like this first initial like skin flat layer is like actually correct, because it started off kind of like a rough, and I don't think I've really like gone through to like fix the edges. And so it's like stuff like this we gotta like come through and fix. So we're gonna start off doing that. This is one of those like busy work type things. Oop. But yeah, okay. So I feel like I need to get better at yapping during these streams. Like my biggest issue with doing like drawing streams is I end up getting like really like sucked in and like locked in. Oh, what the hell layer am I doing this on? What layer is this? Brother, why would you make a new layer? Anyways, no, I have a problem getting like super like sucked in to like what it is that I'm working on, and then, you know, suddenly I'm just so like hyper focused that like I don't talk. Oh no, hold on, let's go back. Okay, so let's merge these layers. And I think that should be okay. Alright. We are officially working on the correct layer, goddamn. But yeah, anyways, no, I have a problem getting like sucked into like focusing and like doing what I'm doing, that there's like long, huge sections of like these drawing streams that are just like background music and not a whole lot else. And like this year, one of my resolutions for like 2025, so I want to stream more. It's something like I genuinely enjoy it. Like I do have fun doing it. But it's tough, you know. I think anyone that's like tried to stream, even like video games and stuff, is very difficult to try to like be entertaining when you don't have anyone that's like watching. And it just feels silly. You're just like, oh, like I'm just sitting here like talking to myself. And it's definitely something I think a lot of people struggle with that are like trying to do Twitch. But I've watched a couple videos and looked into stuff. I gotta do some detail on that. Why is that nail all messed up? Oh, I guess it's not. Okay. But yeah, we'll come back and do some line art over there. Oop. But I think overall, I think we've done a decent job of cleaning all this stuff up. Let's cover our, let's see. Oh, buddy, what is going on here? Okay. Let's see if I can just come in and fix this real fast. This is one of the things that's like gets super frustrating is like as you're going through to like do color, you find like all of these like little like oversprays and just like random little like artifacts from, you know, just doing the whole process. Oop. Oh my goodness. And I always wonder too, like something like this super small like imperfection. Would you even see that on a t-shirt? Especially too, like if you didn't know like what you're looking for. This stuff might not even be worth doing. Nope. I might be too much of a perfectionist with this stuff. It is always satisfying though, like when you find like the proper layer. You get the fuck out of here. Done. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I cleaned up this arm already yesterday. I guess not. Yeah, and then we gotta figure out the earring. Should probably be on like a face layer. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill this in. Yeah, I'm really excited to kind of like start digging into like all the colors. Okay. So let's go grab this and then do the inverse selection and then just delete everything that's not proper. And then we'll double check here. I'm always like so worried that something like that would just like stand out like so crazy on a shirt. Alright. So this is like the rough sort of like shadow that I did. But I want to like come through and like, I guess like redo it and like clean it up. Let's see. So this layer is, it's the same skin color, but it's set to multiply. So it'll be, it darkens it up just a little bit, and then we kind of get this like hard sort of like line where the shadow comes in, and I don't know if I like that, at least not on the face. Looks like a weird like 5 o'clock shadow. So we'll just get rid of that. I guess too, like, I could think on like the hand, we'll probably have to like just come through and do that all separate. Oh, come on now. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm a big fan of like doing like multiply for shadows. I did it with the hair, and that was like the first time I like watched like a YouTube video, and it seemed cool. But I feel like it's like, for my style, it's like kind of like hard to work with, to like control you know, how dark or light something's going to be. I kind of like sticking with just like, here's like one color, you know. So I think what I'll end up doing is I will grab that color and then set that to normal, and then we can come through and just like fill this in. Okay, so that gives us a little bit more control over everything. Doesn't make too much of a difference on that layer. So I think this layer for sure is when it starts getting a bit more noticeable. I think that second layer is kind of like that is like the normal skin tone, and then the layer below it, it's like super light. Like that's pretty much like the highlights of like where the light's like actually hitting. And so this one's not set to multiply. So I think I'm gonna like turn down the opacity just a little bit. And then I just want to like redo this layer. So the light's kind of like coming this way. Probably be easier to draw it out here. Yeah, so the light's like, oh, hold on. Let's do yellow. Yeah, so the light's like coming in here. And I guess kind of like the idea would be, you know, like she's in bed, so it's like a nightstand light. So I think with that, it would be like a little bit lower in general. Like it wouldn't be like a ceiling directly overhead light, you know, it'll be kind of like off to the side, like ambient, whatever. And so like it really just like comes and like hits the hair, and then there's gonna be like a shadow here for sure. So let's take a look here. So I think right this second, I kind of want to like work on like the upper body and like the neck and stuff, and then we'll come back through, we'll do the face and then the hand, and we'll figure out whatever we're doing with that hand. Let's see. Let's see, let's do smoothing and just kind of down like that. So I kind of think too, hold on. You know, like as the light sort of comes in, it'd be like that. Okay. Yeah, so I think for sure the light would kind of like hit there and hair. So I wonder if this shadow right here is like too far close to the light. Like would the light like hit up here? We can try doing that again. Let me see, because it would kind of like curve like that. Like I know like most of this arm's gonna be in that shadow. Okay, I think that works a little bit. And I think as far as the neck, you can probably just go like straight down. And then we'll come back through and clean that. Oop. Okay, so I feel like coming like straight down, we're gonna have to kind of like move it a little bit to the side. So let's try. Let's see, because the light's kind of coming down. So like directly under the neck would be in shadow, and then I think we can kind of curve that out a little bit. Let's see. Try that again here. I feel like that's still like too far over. Okay, I'm cool with that. And then definitely like some of this would be in shadow as well. Actually, no, I don't think that would be. in shadow. Because you'd have the light kind of like coming down. It would like hit the neck, and like the hair would be kind of further back. So if anything, that would be more of like a highlight. And then for sure. And then we'll just go ahead and fill in this arm here. And then we'll get to the hand and the face later. I think it's possible, actually, that this would be more. Maybe not. We'll leave that there for right now. And then let's do this. Oh, that's right. Okay, so let's bring the gotta bring the bikini down. Let's see. Okay, so that broke some stuff. Let's see. Okay, so we need that. And those are fine there. So bring that guy down. Oh, layer management. Oh my gosh. Okay, brother. This is definitely one of the more annoying things when you're like layering up. Oh my gosh. When you're like layering up, like all these like effects or not effects, but like all these layers to like do the hair or like do anything. There's just like layer on layer on layer on layer. And so like in a situation like that where they like overlap, like you gotta like erase like 4 or 5 layers. It's so frustrating. Let's see. Okay. So I want to start shading. On the bikini here. So we're just gonna set that to multiply. Okay. So I think we would probably have like a little bit shadow like under here. Does that make sense? Probably not that far away. Let's do... Okay. This is starting to look good. Alright, and I think now we can probably start working a little bit on the face here. Let's actually do that on a new layer. I wonder... Okay, so I think that that on the face is good. And I think in all honesty, we'll probably end up doing this hand and the other arm probably last. Once we kind of like have a better idea of like where all the shadows are starting to land. Let's see, and I think too, we would like for sure have just like a little bit of shadow here. That might be way too much. So I know for this layer, this is like kind of like these like hair shadows right here, where they kind of like fall on the face. Do we have, yeah, so we've got the glasses in there as well, getting shadow. I think I'm happy with that, at least for the face. And so we can go ahead and, oh, I fucked up. And I think we can delete pretty much like everything. And then we'll come back to it in a bit. But I think we're good to lock that one in for sure. Okay, so we can toss that layer. And then these get merged. Okay, so this is like the next darker shadow. And I think for this, honestly, I'm down to do like a soft brush. I don't know if that's the play, actually. Let's try this again here. So I think if we do like multiply, what color does that give us? Yeah, it gives us that color. I feel like it looks more like a sunburn than like shading. Let's not do that. Let's do this. I feel like I like that color better. I wonder actually if we should use a different brush. We'll use the same one that I used for inking. Okay, I feel like that helps a little bit. Let's see, what if we try going back to the soft ground brush? Oh, I did that all in one go. Okay, I feel like that's starting to work a little bit. But I do kind of want it to kind of have like a hard edge as opposed to like the fuzziness of the soft brush. All right, I feel like this is working. I want to be able to like blend that in. We might have done this too tall. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Hell yeah. Okay. And then we'll just kind of like sort of blend that together there in the center. Okay, it took a couple tries, but we got there. As we always do. And this like Y shape might need to change as well. But that's okay. Yeah, we gotta change that. Okay, so now that I see that, I feel like on this side it comes up too tall. So I think we're gonna just chop that back just a little bit. I don't have smoothing. Okay. And then we'll add just like a little shadow there on top. Kind of blend that out. I feel like... And that still feels wrong. That feels more right. Oop. All right, I feel like that's good. But I do think probably chop this down just a little bit more up here. Chop that. There we go. That's a boobs. Alright, so now let's do the same for the bikini. And I've really like, you know, following where the other shadow was. So just kind of coming down here. Oh, I don't know how to like end that. Let's see. That's too far. Maybe something like that. So I like that one. I feel like this one. Oh, what have I done? That was the wrong layer. We forgot to make a new layer. That's okay. I definitely feel like how like round the shadows are kind of like really helps to like define the size. So I think for this one, we'll just kind of like keep wrapping it. How do we feel about that? Yeah, I still feel like the shadow's not working for me. Let's try going in with like a big brush. And just kind of following that down. I feel like that's it. I feel like we nailed it. I think we're good. Okay, so now we can move up towards the neck and the face. Let's see, what are you guys listening to? I figure out how to like run Spotify copyright music, but not stream it, and then you guys listen to like not copyright music. And I think that that's awesome. That works for me. Let's see. Speaking of copyright music, I'm gonna play something different. Sweet. So I know you guys can't hear it, but I've really been enjoying the new Balance and Composure album. It's crazy, like, I thought they were like done. I think they thought that they were like done too. But I think the lead singer's like dad was like sick and like passed away, or was going to, or is going to pass away, something like that. And so they kind of, you know, wrote a couple songs towards that, and then like out of like left field, they were like, oh yeah, here's a whole album, and it's so good. I think I want to sort of like follow that out. Maybe not there. And then we could probably honestly just fill all this in. And then let's kind of round this out a little bit. I need to get one of those like tour boxes. It's like you use it with like your other hand, And it has like buttons and knobs and little twisties and stuff, and you can like assign it different things. Because I'm always going from like smoothing 0 to smoothing 100%, like changing brush size. Like, I feel like I would draw so much faster if I didn't have to like spend time just like fiddling with like these like super small, like minor, like tool changes. I'll have to look into that one day. Hey, what's up, dude? How are you? We're making another fucking hottie, dude. And in all honesty, they just keep getting hotter. One of those sleepless nights. Dude, it's like 9 o'clock where I'm at. What time is it where you are? It's like, I think it's too early to like define it as a sleepless night. The night has just begun, my friend. One a.m., dude, Jesus Christ. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Brother, how are you 4 hours ahead of me? I thought you lived in America. Like, I don't even think like New York is at 1 in the morning. This feels like a lie. I feel like you're lying to me. This feels fake. You're making this up. Different states have different time. I don't know about that, dude. That to me sounds like you live in like some weird state that like doesn't do daylight savings time, and they've like fallen back, or I guess forward 1 hour. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe that's the case. As far as I know, though, it's only Arizona that does that. Granted, I'm like a West Coast kid, and I always have been, so maybe there's like weird states elsewhere. Alright, so we're gonna grab this and then try to bring it down towards the neck, and we're good. Yeah, I feel like I gotta like look that up. Like, what states don't do daylight savings time? Alright, I feel like that's probably a little bit too far. Alright, that feels more right. Hawaii and Arizona. Is it really just those? Then yeah, dude, if that's the case, I feel like your clock is all wrong, buddy. That sucks, dude. That's always the fucking worst, like waiting on your check. That's wild though. You get paid on Monday. Or I guess Tuesday, like Tuesday night. Hey, there we go. I feel like we can probably give me a little bit of credit for that, right? I helped. I definitely helped. I helped that check. Hell yeah. Did it again, boys. Winners win, baby. Winners win. You missed me shading boobs, dude. It was great. I had to draw these boobs so many goddamn times. So at first they were like normal boobs, like when you like stand up, and they were kind of like squished together a little bit. And I had sent it to my friend, and she was like, "Dude, you don't know how fucking boobs work." It's like she's laying down, like they would, you know, be different. She like sent like all these like diagrams of like, you know, sketches of like how they should look, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I wonder. I don't know if this is like dark enough. Let's do. So I kind of want like the light to be more. Like I want there to be like a bigger gap between like where the light is and like where the dark is. So we're gonna try. Yeah, I want like a hard light. Let's do like 40. We'll just take this all the way up to the top. Yeah, I kind of feel like I like that a little bit better. Yeah, because it definitely like looks like way darker. Okay, let's keep that idea in mind. I do wonder though, if I grab like what we already have as like the darkest shadow, and we do color overlay, and just make it that darker color. I don't know. Let's see. Grab that color. Damn it, I'm doing the thing that I said I didn't want to do. Which is not talking as I like get like sucked into like what it is that I'm doing. I am the worst streamer ever, I swear. Like I just get going and I like zone in. Let's see. One thing that I heard on one of these like YouTube videos talking about like, hey, like how do you stream, you know, when you don't have like an active chat and stuff. One of the things they said is like, hey, just like think out loud. Just like talk about, you know, like what's going on in your head and all that. Which is like super tough because it like I don't like I think a lot, right? I've got a, you know, very rich like inner world, but like dude, I don't like think out loud. But there are people that do, and like I feel like they're so lucky to be able to just like, oh yeah, like let me just think out loud. Hey, that happens to be entertaining. So I will keep trying. But I've got a pot roast I've got to stir. I will be right back. Ooh. I'll have to do like a cooking stream one day, because I am a beast in the kitchen. God. I feel like I'm way better at cooking than I am at drawing. Maybe that's important to know. So I'm curious about these shadows. If I make them darker. So maybe we can go like full black, but I feel like that's like way too hard. So let's back it up and we'll just bring down the... Oh buddy, those are like orange. Cancel. Let's see. Let's grab this color and bring it way down. I feel like that works. And I also think that that should probably be like the darkest shadow that we do. Whew. Let's see. Alright, yeah, I feel like that was probably a little bit too dark. And then we will chuck that back and do it with the art brush. Actually, maybe not the art brush. We'll just do like a round brush. Oh, stellar. That's perfect. I feel like we could probably stand to bring this up a little bit more over here. Maybe a little bit over here as well. And then if we're gonna do that, we could probably pull this other shadow up a little bit more. And then I guess this other one too, really. Oh. You did lie, you fucker. I know my time zones. I know my country. Really, truthfully. You little fucker. Imagine lying to me. Ya boy. Therdune. That's fucked up, man. Well, I will say this. At the very least, you get to watch some boobs. So, you know, who really wins here? So I think it's you. Doesn't count if I'm just like, doesn't count as touching them if I'm like painting them. Come on. You can touch your screen, you're fine. I won't judge. this whole time that I have been drawing this, I've like had like one quote in my head this whole time, and it's that fucking South Park episode where like the boys like discover boobs for the first time, and they're like drawing the boobs like graffiti on the walls and like go full caveman mode, just hot, hot, hot. It's been like on my mind this whole fucking time. That's funny. What weird shit did I do as a fucking little boy? I don't think I did like weird like sex stuff. Not that I remember. I do remember, I'm still pissed about this to this day. It had to have been maybe like, I don't know, like 4th grade, 5th grade, something like that. And there was this like, you know, girl in my class that I had a crush on, whatever. And so we would pass notes back and forth all the time. But, much like today, back then I had a sailor's mouth. And it was what, you mean, when you're 4th grade, 5th grade, discovering, you know, curse words for the first time, and you're like, oh, fucking donkey dick, I can fucking say this shit? It's so much power, right? I felt like such a big boy. And so all of these notes were just littered. The worst fucking obscenities. Shit like that didn't even make sense. Just awful, awful shit. You know, fuck this, fuck that, da 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 da. And the whole time we were passing notes, I thought we were cool. I thought things were good. I thought it was whatever. Turns out that she had been saving all of these notes in her desk, which is fine. Makes sense. I mean, hey, I'm a fucking poet, right? I would keep them too. But I think it was either the teacher or the custodian was like cleaning after school, like after hours, whatever. And like one of these notes like fell out of the desk. And so they read it and they're like, oh my god, like this is fucking atrocious. And so they went digging. They found all the fucking notes. And like my mom like had to like come to school and like I had to like explain everything, and oh, it's fucking awful. Needless to say, me and her did not work out after that. First word I ever said was fuck. I was in 3rd grade, and it was to a girl that I liked. You were trying to play the fucking bad boy card, dude. Yeah, I'm 8 years old and I say fuck. What's good? What's up, shorty? That's so funny. I remember too, we and then she told on me. Hell yeah, get fucked. We you know, when I grew up, skateboarding was like huge. Like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater like had like just come out, and so like all the kids were like, oh, I'll fucking skateboard now. And I remember, it's so fucking dumb. One day at recess, there was like a piece of cardboard that like, you know, flew, you know, into the playground. And so I saw that and I was like, oh dude, it's about the same size as a skateboard. Like, let me just like hold it, do like a kickflip, like throw it under me, land on it. Like, it's like I'm skateboarding, you know? And so it got to a point where, like, all the boys would bring cardboard to school. And then we would like jump off the playground and like try to do like shove-its and like kickflips with the fucking cardboard. Just like calling out random tricks and shit. Oh fuck. I think one of like the worst fucking things that I did as a kid, I think I was like 3rd grade, something like that. It's kind of a long story. All right. So I was always like a little Casanova. I always loved the ladies, you know. And so I grew up like on like a military base, and one day like me and my family, we went to the MXPX, which is kind of like Walmart-ish on base, and there was this guy outside, and he was like offering basically to like gold dip. It was, you know, a scam. It was like paint or something, but it was like gold dip like a necklace or a bracelet or something, so like it looked like real gold, but it was just, you know, whatever, like steel or whatever dog shit. And my older brother was like, oh dude, like that's fucking cool, like I'm gonna give you fucking $10. And he got this like fake gold dip bracelet, you know. So a couple months goes by, you know, it is what it is, and I ended up, you know, having a crush on some chick, but she was like 5th grade. I was just 3rd grade, you know. And I go in my brother's room and I'm looking for that bracelet. I'm such a bastard. And I took that bracelet and I went to school and I gave it to her. I was like, hey, I love you. Here's this fucking gold bracelet, you know, whatever. And she was all jazzed and hopped up about it, whatever. And fuck me, man, a couple days go by and my brother's like, hey, yo dude, like where's my gold bracelet? And I'm like, oh, wild, dude, I got no idea. So it turns out my brother had the cheap gold bracelet that was like, you know, $10 at the MXPX, but he also had a gold bracelet. It was like 24 karat fucking gold that his dad gave him. Him and I, we don't have the same dad, and so like after my mom divorced his dad and my dad, we'd like never really like saw our dads again. And so this was like super sentimental 24 karat gold fucking bracelet, right, from his fucking father. And boy, wouldn't you know it, that's the one that I gave to a fucking 5th grade girl. Dude, I fucked it up, man. And I think at the time, you know, I didn't really fully understand like the gravity of the situation. And so like my mom was fucking pissed. Was so fucking pissed. And she was like, you gotta go tell that girl that you need to fucking get that shit back. And I was so embarrassed to fucking do it. I did get it back, but to go and be like, hey, so actually the bracelet I gave you was like actual real gold. I tried to fucking bamboozle your heart with something cheap and shitty. Needless to say that didn't work out either. I should call my brother and apologize for that. I don't know if he remembers. Oh fuck, good times. How did things end up shaking out with you and your girlfriend or ex-girlfriend? So I think last I heard it was like you guys were like done. I think either that or like she like vanished again, something like that. It's complicated. That's not... It's not the answer that I'm looking for. It's definitely not the answer I'm looking for. I get it though, dude. Shit's fucking rough. It's because of fucking these, dude. Like, that's it. That's all that this fucking is, right? If it weren't for these, we wouldn't be fucking around. We just sit at home and play video games all day. Like we want. Damn it. I think too, probably more important than that would be like, how's your mental health with everything you got going on? Because you started school too, right? I feel like you're a little bit less frantic, which is good. Hopefully, that's the case. I feel it though. I'm a big believer in there not being like a right or wrong answer when it comes to feelings, right? Like, so for me, like every so often, like I'll feel something and it's like, oh, like that's stupid and complex, and you know, I shouldn't feel that way. But like, you're not wrong, right? You're not wrong to feel a certain way. And I think like giving yourself that like freedom, right, to kind of like feel and like validate that that's like okay, I think is pretty important. Alright, I've got to get the shadow off this hand because it makes her look like Planet of the Apes hand, where you got like little monkey hand. We got like fur. It's messing me up. That's good to hear, man. I'm really proud of you. I know that shit's so fucking difficult. And it sucks too, because like sometimes like after the fact you're like, I don't know, like it feels like silly sometimes. We're just like, dude, really? Like I was doing that. But like in the moment, like it's so serious and like so real, like so, I don't know, like that's the only thing. Bitch. What are you doing? Come back. Brother. Oh, I cut. Okay. Let's see, it didn't go off. First time ever. Could make these into t-shirts. This picture? I am absolutely making this into a t-shirt. Hell yeah, I will let you know. I'll message you on Instagram. I will tag you in that post. I'll say, look, dude, she's home. You can take her home with you right now. Man, I fucking a couple days ago, I'm so fucking pissed. I I went to go see Iron Maiden. Super stoked. We had like me and my buddy, like we had fucking great seats. We got like floor level, and so we were like maybe like 4 rows back, and they play at like arenas, and so I mean you got this like entire arena, and we were like just right in the mix. So cool. But it was down in Salt Lake, which is like I don't know, like 30 miles, 40 miles ish from where I live, because I live further up north. And like after the show, like I'm hanging out with my buddy, we're like talking, shooting the shit, like waiting for like all the traffic to die down from the show. And so I ended up getting in the car at like I don't know, like 12:30 at night. And it was like, all right, dude, fuck, like it's gonna be 45 minutes to an hour to get home. I gotta go, whatever. So I get in the car. I'm on the freeway, and like I like just got on the freeway, and I go, first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, and then I try to get into sixth, and my clutch, something fucking happened to my clutch. It got like real stiff, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit, what's going on? And so I put it in neutral and pulled off, some exit, whatever. And, so complete stop, I'm in neutral. I'm like, okay. Like, pump the clutch a couple times. And then try to pop it into first, and it won't fucking go into gear. I can't get it into first or second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I can't get it into fucking anything. So I turn the car off, turn it back on, thinking, hey, maybe, something. Still can't do it. Like, I tried all sorts of shit. And I ended up having to fucking call a goddamn tow truck at 1 in the morning at this point. Every fucking place I goddamn called, even the ones that were like, yeah dude, we're fucking 24/7, what's up, they were not fucking 24/7 at all. And dude, it was like $450 fucking dollars to like get it back home, and then it was another 100 to take it to the shop, and then it was fucking, they looked at it today and they were like, yeah, something's wrong with your transmission. I'm like, yeah, no shit. And they're like, well, we can do like a tear down. We can find the part, replace the part, and then put it all back together. $2,400 fucking dollars, dude. So I authorized that, and I said, okay. And so I'm waiting for them to tell me what's wrong. And I fucking, dude, I just know that they're going to call me tomorrow and be like, hey man, like, everything's fucked. It's gonna be like $1,000 in parts. And it's gonna be like $3,500. Like, fucking kill myself, dude. Fuck. That shit is not fucking cash money. I'm so fucking mad. And yes, I do drive stick. In fact, I'll have you know. Driving stick is fucking fun as hell, dude. When I fucking, Jesus, like when I bought that car, it was like the first car that like I had ever like bought for myself, and I like got it from like CarMax or something. And so the guy was like, "All right, dude, like ready to do a test drive?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he like throws me the keys, and I'm like, "Hey, you're actually gonna have to do this test drive because I don't know how to drive stick." And he's like, "What the fuck? Like you're gonna buy like a manual car?" It's like, "Yeah, dude, I'll figure it out." And so I ended up buying the car. We go through the paperwork, and then I'm like, "Hey man, like is there any way that you could like drive this home?" He was like, "Dude, no, it's like a liability, like you own this now." And I'm like, "Fuck, all right." And so he ended up, the sales guy, whatever, like took his lunch, and we went to like an empty parking lot like right next door, and he like tried to teach me like how to drive for like 30 minutes. Like that was all we had. And then I like stayed in the parking lot for another like 2 hours. This is the first time I ever fucking drove stick. And so I was like, all right, fuck it, I guess I'm ready. And I ended up driving because I had to go from one end of Las Vegas to the other, and I took like surface streets because I was like way too fucking scared to like go on the fucking highway, you know. And but like I hit like all these fucking red lights, like stalled out, and I was so fucking terrified of this car like after I got it. And I was like 2 days after I got it home, like I didn't drive it or anything, and I started like looking through my paperwork. I'm like, fuck dude, like I made such a fucking mistake like buying this. I should just bought fucking automatic. And it was like, all right, 7-day return policy, like no questions asked. And I'm like, I kind of want to like take it back, like no questions asked, like start over, but I'm so afraid to like drive it across town again. And I didn't know anybody that like knew how to drive stick. And so for like a month or two, like I just kept having to like practice like in the parking lot. Dude, it was a fucking uphill struggle. I was like had like a YouTube video going and like going through it. It's definitely difficult the first couple times, and then eventually you kind of like get used to it. Now, you know, I've had this car for I don't know 5 years or something like that. I don't like driving automatic because I don't know what to fucking do with my hands, dude. Like it's like a fucking blowjob. Like I don't know like what driving automatic. Like I don't know. I feel like I need something. I need to like do something while I'm driving. Why is that green? I feel like that's not the right color. Yeah, dude, once you drive stick, man, you'll never want anything else. Damn. That might work as a color. Alright, I'm feeling good about this. I feel like I've spent like so long like just detailing the tits. Oh, fuck. Whatever, they're important. Okay. Man, this hair shit has been pissing me the fuck off. $256 on a fucking Halloween costume? Jesus, dude. What are you gonna go as? Should have just been a fucking hot dog and called it a day. Spirit Halloween, man. They got you. That's dope. I will say, I don't know if you go to like anime conventions, but if you're rocking the Leon, that absolutely doubles up, motherfucker, as like a anime convention cosplay. 256 is crazy though, dude. Does it look $256? Oh, really? Is it like a cosplay store? I might have to look into that. So we've got like a big sort of like anime type convention here. And I tried really hard this like past year to be able to do like a vendor booth. And I guess I signed up like too late. And so they put me like on a wait list or whatever. Didn't end up getting the show. And I met someone that like does do like booths for it. And they said you gotta apply in like December. The fucking convention's in September. Like it literally like just happened. And it's so this December I'm gonna see if I can do it. He also said too, like, if you get the email that says, alright dude, you're locked in, like we're offering you this booth, you've got an hour to like pay for it, and if you don't pay for it like within that hour, they give it to the next person. And so it's just like, fuck, dude. But what I'm getting at with that long-winded story is I really want to do it, but I'm going to do it dressed as a maid. Like that generic like anime girl maid costume. And I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Like I'll do it for the bit. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, dude, fucking ooh woo. Come talk to me about mental health. And really what it is my buddy this last year was like, oh yeah, dude, like I'll fucking, you know, if you get the booth, like I'll work it with you, this, that, and the other. He's like, oh dude, it'd be really funny if we dressed up as maids. And I said, you know what, dude, you say that as a joke, but now that's what we're gonna do. You and I are gonna be in fucking maid outfits. You have wished this into existence. And so I gotta stick to that. Here's the thing though, dude, is like I'm gonna do like full on like maid outfits. So it's gonna be like I don't know, like the tank top, sort of like spaghetti strap sort of thing. So like my arms like totally exposed. It's gonna be like low cut, skirt, pants, you know, shoes, whatever. But I don't know, do I get a wig or do I like shave it all down and just do it bald, right? So I feel like bald with beard would be hilarious, but wig and beard is also hilarious. So I don't know. What's that one band, Lady Baby? Yeah. Let me see if I can get this. It's like centered up. Yep. So this band Lady Baby, it's like a J-pop like metal band. Actually really good. But this is what this dude, this singer fucking looks like. And so it's hilarious, but he's got the long hair, right? So I don't know. I might have to do the wig. We'll see. Okay. I really don't want to do shading anymore. Kind of over it. I think it's time for me to close this. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I think I'm gonna come back and play Overwatch. Although I really should be doing college. Maybe I'll do that on my break. But I do want to come back and play Overwatch. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back eventually. So, thanks for hanging out. I will let you know when this is up for sale.